are, Sumo. Okay, good luck on your PS4 adventure. Here we go. I forgot to change into my 2-tier today, so we're going as a 3-tier. Evan! Happy day! Ten's gonna take an adventure on the PS4 while we take an adventure on the PC. Hip hip hooray. Let's see, I've got some, I'm not working with my glasses. Sterling, thank you for coming right in and saying howdy. We met in Sky yesterday with Conqueror. Oh my goodness, I'm so glad, Ivy, you told me who you are. Connection time. Awesome to see you. Lily Spikes, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Wow, Sterling, I'm so grateful you came and told me who you are. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things we like to do. You've got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? And here we are, and journeyed together, and been in Sky together too. Yay! Ba-ching! And we got the first symbol. Now we're gonna go and free these flyers. That was so kind of Conqueror to come and get me, he said. When I was in that, whatever the new season thing is that wasn't working very well, I told him how frustrated I was, and he said, I have somebody I want you to meet. So we took off and went back and had the opportunity to see you, and I had the great grand pleasure of making friends with Ivy and Sky. All right. Go get this other symbol so I can have a better opportunity to not mess things up too much in the game. And here we fly to this spot and release these flyers so that we can go up there and get the final glowing symbol. Cha-cha-cha! Up, up and away! Did I make it? Did I make it? I did! Yay! Now all we need is a friend. Pretty, 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 please. A friend on the PC. Looking for ya. All right, let's go set off the banners. And maybe that will introduce us to somebody who's also... Oh, look, look, look! Looky! Look who's here! Hi, single tier ready? Yeah, hi there. We got a friend. And they chirp. For whatever reason they want to go here, all right, we'll go here. I wanted to show you something for your scarf. I hope we can stay connected. Sometimes we have a problem. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. I tested something last night with my Wi-Fi and it says my Wi-Fi is too weak to do it. Yay! So that still is something I'm waiting for my provider to come and replace that cable. From the apartment junction room to me in my apartment. But I am grateful for the fact that I've had no crashes, no disconnects since last week for whatever reason. Have to go out in the cold. Be back later. Have a good journey. Thank you, Lily. I wish I could grant you a warmer day, but I know you'll wrap up good. They got it! Yay! Yay! K-Back! Good morning to you! I hope this Wednesday is wonderful! What are they doing? There they are. We're sand surfing. Yay! So far, so good. Well, I went in, Oceanic told me to wait, and I should have listened to her. I went into the new season in Sky, and it was a mess. First of all, I was very confused. Secondly, the first time I completed a new spirit I found there and started to light the flame, I crashed. So I went back in and I tried it again. And I got it, but then I crashed later in another attempt to get another spirit. So, And somehow Conqueror knew how to get me, find me. I don't know how, but because I wasn't finding anybody. There were billions of little floaty creatures all over the place. You did too. Yeah, something's a mess, isn't it? So anyway, Beeve helped me get Beeve and I hadn't seen each other in a week. And he helped me get what do we call that? Dailies. And then he took me to some places he'd found. Because he loves to go places and find things you're not supposed to find out of bounds. I haven't gotten but one spirit. So, I don't know when things are going to calm down, but congratulations. Are they all in that same area? Or do you go further into the chapter to find them? Because I couldn't. The one spirit I found was very glowy. So I knew it was a spirit. Are they all in that dirt plain area? Just very spread out. Okay. Are they all in the dirt or some of them in caves? What's my friend doing? Exploring, I guess. Orange glow. So how do you, is it possible, I know it's possible because Conqueror found me. And I got to meet Ivy. Conqueror came into the season, found me, told me he had somebody he wanted me to meet. And we went home and I met Ivy. And then we went back together and I never found him again. Yay, friend, we did it. And then that was, I think about, I'm not sure when I met Beeve, but probably after all of that. I'm not sure if it was before or after, but anyway. Beeve loves to take me piggyback, and we get to do infinite flying inbounds and out of bounds. I have a great first run ready! Yay! It's a busy area. I have a hard time staying with people there. It's, is this the first season that is a groupie like that? The other seasons seem calmer or something. I don't know how to describe it. This is more like the Aurora event. Is this the first time that this has ever happened outside of the concert? And I agree, it's a beautiful place in the night. Adds a deeper character of beauty to that area that can otherwise be pretty sparse and barren. All right, friends, here we are. We've kept our first run ready so far. We haven't glitched or anything. And my friend is ready to proceed. I guess I got such positive feedback from the Aurora concert and everybody being able to be together. They decided to incorporate that. Other than the Aurora concert and the butterfly event from Days of Bloom. Okay, I don't know about the butterfly event. Who was it? Somebody took me. Was it you? Took me to a butterfly somewhere and we became butterflies? Somebody took me to be a butterfly. It was amazing. You transformed from your chibi or your character into a butterfly and flew all over that area. You couldn't progress out of a certain area, but at least you were a butterfly. Experimenting to see what sticks. Yay! They're chirping me. They got this. Yay, first run ready. Yay, look at you go. Joey, happy Wednesday. It was fun. I liked it. So that bloom, season of bloom or something, I didn't understand either. And I don't think I got but one bloom cape, and that was what was gifted to me. Yeah, K-Back's here, and we've got lots of friends. Oh, they're flying with a carpet too. Oh, it wasn't a season. Okay. Been doing very well, Joey. I hope you are too. All right, my friends. Here we are. Magic carpet ride time! Yay! The flower! So I'm sure I've asked this before, but I've forgotten. Do the achievements show up in PC screen when you get uh, an achievement, does it pop up on the screen like it does on the PS4? Here we are, my friend. You are fun. It does. Okay, where it shows up that my controller's working and stuff when I come on in the game. Uh-oh, that was a warp. They got this chirping and flying business. Woohoo! I hear the carpet singing. They're happy we're here too. Been a while since I used Steam though. I'm sure you're right. I feel like you've got this. Look at them flying with the carpets. Yay, friend. Got it! I got a special morbid fact. Cute ready. Aren't they amazing? If they're truly a first run, they are sharp. Okay, Joey, be careful, please. All right, here we go. We gotta go over here to this other place and get another. They're not chirping me now. All right, here we go. That one's a little bit too much, please, Joey. Here we go! Up, up, and away! I got it! Look at my friend go! all the way to the top of this hill, and we're gonna get down to the other towers. And we're gonna free these carpets over here. And go up these steps, my friend. The whole desert we're freeing carpets. And even in this building right here, there's a bunch in there. We get to free 2 at first. Yay! And then you remember at the top of the second tower here at the end, we can't free all of them until after we go through the vision. But we freed every carpet today with my friend. I would take a shortcut, but this is an important part of the story for them. All right, now we're going to find out. They're making the machines there, and they have carpets trapped here. And this is our first introduction to how they powered the I couldn't see their carpet. They wrote a carpet up there, but I couldn't see it. Yeah, all the way through the pink desert, you're freeing carpets. In Broken Bridges, where our first chapter was together, we were freeing flyers. So we have a mission. And we're going to sit down in the vision, and after the vision, Joey, you'll see all the carpets trapped everywhere are released. We've set our friends free. And in the upcoming chapter, we do the same thing too. Why do the carpets need to be freed? Were they bad carpet? No. They were captured against their will by this civilization that we represent, and they were used for the mean purpose of war. My white cloak companion disconnected in snow out of bounds, and I think it was their first time out of bounds. You think they got scared and that's why they quit? Because they didn't know where they were? I wish they had known that they could trust you. The red cloth in the first vision was a gift to this civilization, and we see it in the form of carpets right here. I call them carpets. Some people call them dolphins. It doesn't matter what. But we had these creatures for companions and the flyers, and then of course the bridge connectors we see not only in Broken Bridges but in the tower too. They were following it. Maybe internet. Oh no! Well, they can be whatever you wish to call them. If you go to the Journey Wiki, you can find several names by which people have called them. They missed it. But they saw it because they tried to get back to it. If you ever play Abzu on a console or Steam, you'll see Matt Neva was the artistic director for Journey. You'll see so many of the concepts that he employed there in Journey that were carried over to Abzu when Matt Neva left and started his own company called Giant Squid. And so there's a lot of aspects of this game that were incorporated that have to do with the feeling of water. And the goo is an interesting introduction of the swimming opportunity in Journey. That's right, K-Back. Oh, they've got to go, I betcha. Oh, maybe they want the 20-second meditation. Or maybe they just had to take a break in real life. If they left the screen, they may not realize they got an achievement. So hard to remember the words. So my son brought me over some of his homemade chili. He is such an amazing chef. I wish I could tell you what the ingredients were, but it was amazing. He knows just exactly what spices to add to the ingredients. Ooh, it's so good. Maybe that's where it got it. No, it didn't get its name from that. Oh, yes, One Donut. Hello, welcome. Homemade chili. He does that a lot. He brings me, during the winter, he brought me homemade soups and some other recipes. Chili peppers, yeah. Oh, One Donut. I can remember the day when I ate cornbread. It was a good staple in my growing up days in our home. My mother had a great recipe, and I used that too, but I like mine with sour cream and cheese. Ooh, yeah. I can get that too. My friend, are you going to come back? Please? Let's see. Let's sing about when the red, red robin comes bobbing along, along. There'll be no more sobbing when he starts throbbing his old sweet song. Wake up, you sleepyhead. Get up, get out of bed. Cheer up, the sun is red. Live, Love, laugh, and be happy. Well, if I've been blue, now I'm walking through fields of flowers. Rain may glisten, but still I listen for hours and hours. I'm just a kid again, doing what I did again, singing a song. When the red, red robin comes bobbing along. Yay! 10! My grandmother made good cornbread. It was slightly sweet. My mama's wasn't, but my mother-in-law added a bit of sugar to her cornbread. Is that the recipe you use when you make cornbread? Your grandmother's recipe? All right, my friend. I think we're gonna have to move along. I wish I could sit and wait for you, but I don't know how long that you're gonna be gone. Can you come? It's been fun, and you only missed one symbol. I'm afraid you're gonna be on your own now. I cheat and make it from a box mix. Still pretty good. Yeah, I would imagine you could find some good box mixes out there. Friend, come back. I wonder if that's how we got to where we are with theaters and their equipment. Jiffy, Jiffy, Jiffy. All right, my friend. So you make cornbread in a jiffy, huh? I don't know about the rest of the United States, but I know that cornbread in the South is like a staple. Trader Joe's, yeah, I'm familiar with Trader Joe's as well. All right, my friend, I'm going to give you another shout out. Can you come? Oh, no, they're not coming. Well, yes, they are. Yay, they came back. Yeah, I would imagine in the larger cities there's Trader Joe's. I'm so pleased they came back. Yay. Yay, they came. They're going to get it. Yoo! Hip hip hooray! Okay, back, you don't have one either. Oreos and tea. I love Oreos. I don't really like the cream, the white cream. I would always scrape that up, break them open, well, pull them apart, and scrape off the cream with a knife and just eat the chocolate part. And they made Oreos with chocolate centers too. You remember that? Yay, friend! I'm so glad. I got 4 J's, I just now realized is my symbol. My goodness. Little dunk dunk tennis. Here we go, down, down, down into Sunken City. Lower and lower, deeper and deeper. My friend's right there. Should I ever lose you all in the middle of a game or something with the internet disconnecting? Last time it happened, I was able to reconnect each time, even though my stream became 3 parts. So I will try again. Never sure that I'm going to be successful. I really liked a cookie called True Blue, but you can't find them anymore. They were just vanilla cookie and vanilla cream, but really good. Oh, 10. I don't believe I ever heard of that or saw or tasted that at all. Wi-Fi is problematic too. Well, that was yesterday. I tried a stream using Wi-Fi, and it just told me I didn't have enough power. It was too weak. So that's still part of my cable problem. I'm waiting to get fixed. I contacted Elgato about how to stream from my iPad through OBS so I could share some of my iOS games. I have several good puzzle games there. I haven't done that in several years. I used NDI first, but NDI has changed their whole. I had bought an app. Now you can't buy an app. You have to buy a subscription. It's too complicated and too expensive. So I talked to the Elgato person yesterday, and I ordered an adapter for my iPad for the HDMI cable. You can also, with this adapter, plug in and power up as you play as well. So all that stuff's going to be in on Friday. And then I'm going to see about just hardwired streaming from the iPad. I had to download some software. I don't remember what it was. Mint and chocolate. Yeah, a lot of people like that, but I've never been a fan of mint, and I don't know why. Well, I haven't bought an app yet from. You can try it and experiment it with it for 15 minutes. That's the max that you can stream without purchasing the app. So I want to make sure it works first. It's not expensive compared to other things. Now, I like orange and chocolate. Another favorite of mine is raspberry and chocolate. And it seems like there's another one I like. But orange and chocolate for sure. never have been a big fan of strawberries, but I really like the twang in the raspberry. And here there are chocolate factories. I think there's 2 of them here in Seattle, and my son has taken me to them. And I don't remember, where did my friend go? There they are. You would recognize the brands, but it's almost like when you go in their storefront area, it's like shopping for clothes or something. It's so fancy. Like you go in those really expensive places and people buy purses and shoes, and it's really wild. So he took me on a tour on one of our vacations together before I moved here. I got it. The chocolate factories here in Seattle. But you can go to chocolate stores and get chocolates from around the world. Oh, it truly is amazing. When we went over about a month or 2 ago to that island, I can't remember the name of it right now. We went to an island. There was one of those chocolate shops there. The lady was so educated. She could describe, like a parfumeur, she could describe the taste like a parfumeur describes the smell. And she'd ask what you like. She would offer test bites of something to see if it met your expectations, and then you could buy the chocolate if you wish. So it was an interesting experience, and of course my son knows all these things about food and chocolate and various stuff. Wines. He's a connoisseur in many areas. Like a sommelier. Is that a real word? I've never seen that. Sommelier? I like that. Tell me quick, is that a real word? Or did you just make that up? You're so clever. It is. Thank you. That's why I love y'all so much. You educate me all the time. In French. It's French. A wine expert. A wine expert. Oh. Sounds fake, but it's real. Okay, the other thing about that is, I guess that's why, you can help me understand, that's why I see a lot of people smell a wine before they taste it. They'll just pass the glass in front of their nose and smell it before they taste it. Well, my nose would never work well for a sommelier or for a parfumeur. My nose is broken from olfactory nerve damage from 40 years of, first 40 years of my life of intense allergies. Yep, mine's broken. I told my son the other day, I'm amazed at what has come back now, having lived here, with him cooking and taking me places and talking about all the degrees of smell and taste of foods and drinks. And so some of that has come back, or either I'm just being educated on how to discern things. I can't handle too much spicy, and I certainly can't handle too hot of peppers. I like a little bit, but not like the chili. My son knew just exactly how to make the chili not too spicy for me. We made it, friend. We didn't get munched. Yeah, me too. Me too. I had surgery when I was in my early 40s because everything was so bad in my sinuses. And then I've been breathing great ever since. And then when I came here and I thought I was having allergies, I went and took allergy tests because this is a new area to live in. And the doctor said I wasn't allergic to anything, inhalants or otherwise, foods. So that was good news. Yeah, pollens were terrible. Everything. Everything. All pollens. Especially sensitive to mold and mildew. And it was just a huge list. It was awful. And I grew up in Pensacola, and that's where it started. So my mother's side of the family, many people had allergies, but I guess that's where I inherited it from. But my daddy's side of the family didn't have allergies. And then foods, it was a long list. But I think it also helped me to eat better as I grew up, because some things were not. Chocolate was never a problem. Never. Hip, hip, hooray! My girls, talking about my girls. They were in the picture for, one of them was, Callie was in the picture for a little while. So I was telling y'all the other day, I kept looking for a tunnel for my girls to play in or go in or whatever they do with tunnels. And I couldn't find anything that wasn't terribly flimsy. So I did get some boxes that are cat houses. They have the scratchers on top. They're like flat roof things and scratchers inside. And I put them end to end. And they love it. They have been on that now for days. They love to go inside, and they tease each other. They swap their paws with one another when they're inside the boxes. It runs along the back of the love seat. So it's a straight line from end to end. Oh, I know the body is absolutely a phenomenal creation. Now here's the water aspect that was introduced in Journey, and then Matt Neva's giant squid took it further with Abzu. And then they totally broke away from everything Journey concept and Abzu concept to make the Pathless, which I love. I'm so pleased I got to play it. Yay, friend, you're doing so well. Oh, I hope we can make it all the way to the light together. I'm giving him a scarf hug. Hi, Uesto. I don't even remember where that was said. Yay, friend! I'm so impressed with your abilities. Doing so great. Groovy! Swoop on in. Happy Wednesday, Uesto and Groovy. And all friends in chat and viewers, thank you for choosing to spend your time with us here in Journey. Where'd they go? Come here. Come. Come. Yay, you did it. Look at us go! All right. Happy day. Here they come, friends. No, there won't be any snow out of bounds with the first run ready. Look at them go over the beautiful bridge pieces and the lanterns up here. Isn't that gorgeous? Yay, friend! I think that's why it takes a gift of somebody to be called into the medical profession, because one does have to be able to get past some of the gory parts to get to the magnificent beauty of other parts and healing and everything. There they are. Good job, friend. My friend is a massage therapist, and the stories she tells of helping people suffer less pain is amazing. Physical therapy, massage therapy, diet, learning common sense. Well, I say common sense because some people aren't ever exposed to it till they seek it. Exposed to ways of staying healthy and safe. There's a lot that one can research and choose to do for oneself. And she's given me help with your arm. Oh, that's wonderful. When I first came here, I had enormous right hip pain, right at the joint. And I mean, I would turn on my side in the night or just turn over and it would wake me up from the pain. And so the doctor here that I went to see right when I came sent me to physical therapy. And I guess we did that for 3 months, and then the pain was gone. And now that I keep up with my trainer every week, all my pain in joints is minimized. I think I have a propensity to arthritis. I don't know that it's rheumatoid, but that's another story. My good friend is a pediatric neuro-oncologist, and her role most of the time is amazing, but with the amazing come parents' pain of loss. That's true. My cousin, my first cousin, who's now retired, was a pediatric oncologist in Atlanta for decades. Let's see, if I'm 73, that would make him 83. So he's been retired for a while now. Oh, absolutely. You've got a heart, and it's going to touch you. But there is some medicinal purpose in parents and doctors saying we did all we knew to do. This is pretty straightforward here, my friends, so I'll let you be in charge. So, K-back, the last few days, like 4 or 5 days, my left hand has been aching where the joints of the fingers, primarily the middle finger, come together in the middle of the hand. And I did some research, and one of the things that contributes, I was just amazed, one of the things that contributes to arthritic pain, and of course that's the swelling of certain tissue and stuff, is beans. Beans is a staple. I mean, I know years ago I got away from the nightshade plants in my diet. But I want to do some more research. If there's not rather just general topic called beans, I want to look and see if there's specific kinds. But I mean, all of a sudden, you know, I've got this controller set so that it is easy on my hands, and generally that middle finger's wrapping around the gripper, or whatever you call that, handle or whatever, on the left side of my controller. So it must be the extension away from that finger to use the pointer finger on the buttons, and the thumb. The thumb's not really involved in any of those joint areas, but that pointer finger is. Yep, my shoulders are relaxed. I couldn't get more relaxed in this recliner being with y'all. But I don't know why all of a sudden that one's triggered, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, when I lived in Georgia in a little town called Thomasville, do you know what, if I may have the wrong implement, an auger is? Isn't that what you dig post holes with, auger? We had a top-rate surgeon, okay, open my hand and stretch it out. We had a top-rate surgeon, I can't remember what area he was in, but he was out on his land digging post holes with I think it's an auger, I really don't know. Post hole digger you can do manually, but this was a gas-powered one. And his shirt sleeve got caught in it and pulled his hand into the machinery, and amazingly, I mean, his career was finished if he lost the use of that hand. But he had enough, what would you call it, contacts from being in the area that he's into, that there were 2 doctors that came to him in Thomasville and did the surgery and restored his hand. So he is completely back to normal. Isn't that amazing? Well, and you know what, Groovy? I was a pianist most all my life. I quit playing in about 2016. And I felt like that was great exercise for my hands, wrists, shoulders, arms, fingers. Yep. I mean, there's just miraculous things done all the time, but of course not everyone can be saved. We know that. What a great friend. Hadn't this person just been the best? There you are. Do it, friend. I'm so excited to see who this is at the end of the game. Oh, for me too. I worked at an office. I can't remember the name of the chair. But I worked at my office for hours. Then I'd come home and be on the computer for hours. So I had one of those chairs. It's the kind that it has the only part of the back of the chair. My feet rested under the chair, and then this back piece was only at the base of my spine, and it made me sit up straight. I mean, and I felt better all over after getting that chair. I have to look it up. I don't remember what it was, but for like 10 years I had that chair. And then I moved to a recliner in 2000, maybe 17. And then I got this recliner, which is actually a prescription recliner. It has the massage for the back, and it has heat for the back, and it's a zero gravity chair. I don't zero gravity when I'm in game, but Gecko! But it has absolutely been the best, relaxing. My body is absolutely totally relaxed as it can be. Isn't this person great? You can get one. I didn't need to. I mean, it would have helped with the cost. But I didn't have a medical issue to warrant. I just wanted to be comfortable. But you can get it. It's zero. Who makes it? Wait just a second. Oh, well, I'll think of it. Yeah, if you needed to make, it's the only recliner that is medically certified and can be gotten through a prescription. But I did not, because I didn't have a medical condition. I just wanted to do what was best for my body. I can't believe I can't remember the name of it. Zero gravity is all I remember. It's been incredible. It's not hard, it's just that my brain doesn't work anymore. And it's just like I found these Aftershocks headset that don't cover your ears. They're bone conduction, because every time I put something over my ears, I'd get water in them. So this bone conduction headset is absolutely the greatest. Fits outside the ears, it's comfortable, and they make products. This one I have, you can swim in it. It's waterproof, so you can listen to music or whatever you wish. And it's great for people with some hearing loss, because it bypasses the ear canal and goes straight to that, whatever that part of the ear is that's important. Groovy. All I can think of is Aftershocks. I think that they have renamed their product, but there's a lot of bone conduction ones out there, but this one is absolutely, it costs more, but if there's ever an issue, there's no questions asked. They just send you a new one. It's a lifetime warranty for the product. They are amazing to work with. And when I got mine several years ago, the tech had never helped anybody set it up for computer use. So they did research and helped me be able to set it up so I could use it with my computer. It is on Wi-Fi. It's one of the few things I have on Wi-Fi. Everything else is hardwired. Let me see. They have two sizes, a regular size and a mini. And I tried the regular and it was just too big. The thin band is behind your head between the ears, and then it just hooks over your ears from the back like, I don't know how to describe it. But Aftershocks, just Google that and see what comes up, and it may take you to this new name brand they call it. I don't remember what they call it. But they've got like 6 different products to choose from, and I went with the mini. Only one has a mini, a regular and a mini, so I went with that one. You know what I'll do if I can think about it? I don't know how to do it. I'll try to do that listing on my channel page of the things, the products that I use. My chair and my headset. Yeah, I read about that. They needed them to be fully awake, and so they had them doing something. I can't remember, but they were fully awake during the surgery. SHOK. That's it. That's it. Shocks. Okay, I think that's it. I never, it's really crazy, Groovy. My grandmother knitted, crocheted, all those things you do with your hands. She was a master at those things. But I would get too tense trying to do stuff like that. I would just literally, like you would say in the shoulders, it was not a pleasurable experience to do tiny things like sewing and knitting and crocheting. It was awful. I did not enjoy it. I'm more into gross motor movements rather than, what do they call the small ones? So I love to run track and swim, and I played football with the guys in the neighborhood as a teenager. So that's a real adjustment I've had to get used to. I used to exercise for the first 40 years of my life. Well, not first 40. After I reached age 15, for the rest of till I was 40, I jumped on the trampoline. That was my daily exercise. And I would sing on the trampoline because I was in opera, and it helped me to be able to have the voice control, not to make the voice jump every time I jumped on the trampoline. But then my knees started giving way, and the doctor said I had to stop it. So as I have aged, I've had to change my expectations of exercise. Hello, friendly Ed! Happy day and welcome! The jaw was another place. Welcome, Raiders! Happy day! Donnie Darko! Liam Knights! Burrito is bullying me. Lamb stocking! Yes, it is a happy day. Thank you for coming. Piglet! Opera! La 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 la. Welcome. What game were you all playing before you came over? All right, look at us go up this mountain together. Solitaire. All right. We were playing a cute little card game called Wild Frost. Nice. My favorite thing outside of Journey, I stream Journey Monday through Saturday mornings, is puzzle games. Sometimes if they have a little bit of platforming, I can manage them, but not much. But I have a friend I meet every Sunday. Guy lives in Finland, and we meet for 3 hours, and he and I pick out a puzzle game, and he takes, I'm not good at them. Oh, we have to do this to go forward. There's no way to get into paradise without dying together. He actually is quite a genius at puzzles, so he helps me through the puzzles so that I can have the experience. And he's so patient with me. No, I don't care for Portal because I have trouble with camera motion sickness, and Portal is first person, and I struggle with that. Yeah, I don't know what my jaw was out of alignment for years. I would open, and singing, you have to really open your mouth quite wide. Opera, that is. But as the years have progressed, it has gotten better and better, and it's stayed in alignment, and I don't have the jaw pain I used to have. Fair play. Yeah, I have. That's why when I find a puzzle, I send it to Guy and say, do you think I can do this? Because he knows how to evaluate the first-person situation and the options for camera settings and all that stuff. So there's some games. What is that game that has the robots? They're full of robots. I played that game, and I loved it. The people in it, the story, and we had missions and puzzles to figure out. Oh, I love that. It's not an indie thing. It's a big. I'm really into indie. Hi, friend. Oh, I can't think of it. Tetris? No, not Tetris. Is that a game of robots? Oh, I couldn't play Stray because of the camera. I got it, and then I couldn't make it. I wanted to. What is is the one, what do you call that condition where you see everything, every sound you hear you see in colors? There's a game on Steam that you could play, but it had a bug in it and I couldn't progress and I was so sad. It was amazing. No, not falling blocks. That's not it. Oh, y'all, I can't believe. Synesthesia. That's it, Gecko. And I love that game, but I got to a place where it had a bug and the developers were no longer available to help or fix or anything, so I had to quit. All right, so has anybody played the game where the world is filled with robots? It's very realistic, life-size, human-shaped robots. Has a story that progresses and you have to figure out puzzles. Not Warframe. Oh my goodness, I can't think of it. Where'd my friend go? I always lose them here. Why? There they are. I saw a contrail, but I don't see their glow. There they are. I'll have to look it up. Talos, that's it. One donut, that's it. I think it's it. That doesn't have a cat in it, does it? A robot with a cat on the lap? Because that's not it. But I think that's it. I do think that's it, One Donut. I made it through that. It took me forever. I streamed it and I had all kinds of help from people around the world for me to get through that. But it was such a fulfilling and wonderful experience. I met so many new people. Now let me see where my friend is. If they'll chirp, there they are. I can see their glow. Yay! Here we are. It was a real interesting setting and had all kinds of complicated puzzles. I loved it. I don't know if it may be on the PS4, but I don't know. I think I got it through some other thing and streamed it through some other, not another platform, but yay, friend. Wait. I want to draw you a heart. Come get your heart. And this is for viewers. Thank you for choosing to be here with us. This is for chat. Love and hugs, great friends. And this is for getting too far away. Our fur babies, feather babies, skin babies, scale babies, and leaf babies that we've had before, we have now, and we'll have in the future. Our pets that are so near and dear to us. Yay! What a great friend. I'm so pleased that I waited for you in rest stop. Liam Knights. Thank you all for dropping in and sharing in chat with us too, Raiders. I'm telling you, I had help from people. I even had one person from Mexico who made a video for me of a part I could not get past, sent it PM to me in Discord, told me to watch it and pay attention and then to come try it in the game. And after 3 tries, I made it. I mean, this is, people are so wonderful. Okay, Liam, I understand. Oh, get on it. Get that job done. No kidding. People love that game and they will come and they will help you, especially when you let them know you're very vulnerable to the inability to complete the game by yourself. You just have to put in that strip up there. I need all the help I can get, friends. Thankfully, having Google nowadays, game guides aren't locked behind a game magazine. True, true, true. And I surely could have done that. I could look up YouTube videos of it or whatever, but it was so much more fun and completing, fulfilling, having people help me do it. And they were so patient. They waited on me to make some mistake, and sometimes the same mistakes, over and over again, so I could get out of the rut, and they would give me prompts to do something differently. Oh, I just love it. RIP the 1-900 phone numbers for video game hits. They're not there. For real, Gecko. All right, we're not far now. We're about 5 minutes away after this beautiful song, the only song in Journey called I Was Born for This, in 5 languages: French, Greek, Old English, Latin, and Japanese. Almost forgot that one. Or kids at my school would exchange game info with each other. Oh, that's awesome. Have a networking of help. And Elizabeth Scott is singing this, and I think Austin Wintory, the composer of the music for Journey, is a genius. If you Google him, you will see he's a prolific composer, extremely immersed in gaming composition, but also perfectly capable of composition for movies or other presentations. He's just got it. Hi, Lily. How are you, baby girl? How's that sweet kitty? How's the kitty girl? She's gonna come get in my lap, I think. Miss Sue! Welcome! Happy day! Good to see you. So glad you could make it by. It's okay, Joey. I appreciate your company and chat way beyond that one thing. Thank you. I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for friends who have helped me have courage to stream and to help me with techie stuff and to suggest games and then help me within those games. Woo! It's a group effort here. I never thought, and I said this many times, I've never thought the last quarter of my life would be spent streaming with friends from around the world in chat. It's just been remarkable. That's right, Miss Sue. And people are so kind. They're rarely, well, hardly ever judgmental about my age and limitations. But rather they're encouraging and they're my cheerleaders. Well, Lily has decided that she is going to rub her little head up against all of my controllers leaving her long ragdoll fine hair all over everything. She's just got to mark this territory up here in my lap. Okay, back. Isn't it the most amazing group of folks? Hi, darling. What you doing? Oh, now she just bumped my camera. Did it mess it up? Here we come, friends. We're going to get a picture of this amazing companion I had today. Yep, I'm loving her. She's in my lap. She just lay down, and there she is getting all those sweet strokes of fur love. CeeVa! Gotcha! I got your picture. And now she's gonna, I thought she was gonna try to walk on the keyboard. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Now you're central. That's right, One Donut. CeeVa, you are amazing. I will reach out to you through the Journey Parser and friend you and talk to you and thank you for your company for the whole journey. All right, my friends, I have a question. Which outro would you like to do today? We can share with our friends that dropped in on the raid. Anybody got a particular outro? I have the short kitty one. I have the Hit It, which is our dance one. And I have the top 10 that introduces you to the top 10 travelers with me in Journey out of 3,600 people as of last October. So what would you like? Are you in the mood to dance or you want to top 10? Okay, here we go. Love and hugs. Please be safe. Be aware of your surroundings, and let's come together again soon in the Sand Snow Stream and Chat of Journey. And I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. It's only a day away. Here we go, friends. Mwah. Retro, my friend, thank you so much. There she is. Thank you, Oceanic Waves. Roko! Yay! My happy Roko as always. Lily! Thank you for an exciting adventure.
Diabolito! I haven't seen you in forever!
Almond Raw! Oh my goodness gracious, be still my heart. Victorial! Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Beef! It was beef! Beef!
We've got Ava in the tower, we've got Ava in the tower, we've got Ava in the tower, and Retro in the snow. Ha ha!
Here comes, here comes! Oh! 10! 10 got it, Sumo! What a great, great journey with you!